Hello, most gracious, great gratitude. I want to go over a instrument real quick. Um, it is on here looking at it. Uh, I believe universal health care. All right, so this is distributed by the Assembly October 2019. And let's just go down a little bit. All right, let's stop about right here. 14. Recognize the fundamental importance of equity, social justice, and social protection mechanisms, as well as the elimination of root causes of discrimination and stigma in healthcare settings to ensure universal and equitable access to quality health services without financial hardship for all people, particularly for those who are vulnerable or in vulnerable situations. So, me coming from America, my only concern is making sure that black people get quality health care so they're not put in unnecessary uh, disadvantages where they're being exploited for their time, uh, resources, and albeit their health. Because a lot of times when you wound up in a situation where you're working uh, poor end jobs, basically low wage, basic entry level. You're put in situations where you're overworked and you're having to go to hospitals to get some type of, I would say, reassemblance to get back into society. And a lot of our people are going to be hit are going to be hit hard by this tuberculosis strain that's being released out into the public. So obviously, I know kids who suffer from this issue of tuberculosis. They suffer from issues of respiratory issues because, again, the root cause is, the quality of food you're eating and the air that is being released into different homes. And so we know people who actually live in apartments, and the apartments are mold infested. So again, that affects your respiratory health. So that being the case, financial hardship, elimination of root causes, stigma, all of this, social justice specifically, and social protection, all of this is not only relative to um, employees, consumers, job sites, um, patients. This covers everything. So let's look right here. So this is Illinois Department of Human Services under J.P. Pritzker. He's the governor. So you can see right here it says they don't tolerate any discrimination or any harassment against those who identify with race, color, religion, sex, national origin, ancestry, age, martial status, physical, mental disability, genetic information, pregnancy, citizen status, military status, order of protection status, military discharge status, or sexual orientation in connection with employment. It also goes on to say they go to the extent of helping people with examination, appointment, training, recruitment, promotion, retention, discipline, or any personal actions. So you can pretty much see here for Michigan, it's the same get down. It's the same thing. They don't tolerate any, basically, discrimination in any of these um, get-offs. So you can see right here, I put in a complaint with the national bodies for the United Nations, and obviously I won't hear back from them regarding the issues that are taking place particularly in Illinois with displaced persons, and also with people in my great state of Michigan. So again, like all of this covers ground what black people are dealing with in America. And I will go so far as to say, if you were to go to a job site and you were to give a human resource manager any of these documents outdated in the UN's agenda for the past 10 years as a declaration or covenant or a resolution, they will basically toss it in the garbage and not pay one iota to it. So again, that would be under Illinois law, that would be discrimination against race, color, religion, military status, order of protection, military discharge, because all of us have grandparents who are served in the military, so we're not exempt. Genetic information, mental disability, physical martial status. So all of this is relevant, right? So the failure comes in when you put in complaints with human resource management or international body. They do not enforce domestic laws, domestic rules, or anything dealing with an act such as right here, the Nutrition Act of 2008. They don't enforce any of this as far as we're talking about executive orders coming from governors or basically sponsored bills coming from senators or who deals with like bill or finance appropriations, or House reps who deal more so with tit for tat policies. So they are not going to cover any of those insurance policies for you. So you're going to have to get out and get your hands dirty and basically get your boots to the ground and basically organize a grassroots communication. So that's what I'm trying to do. And it's unfortunate that a lot of us will not take this route and making sure that we implement these rights, because these are just more than rights. This right here is a news segment in itself. So it's not reaching a lot of people who are vulnerable who need to hear this. So this extends far beyond America. This extends to South America, Middle America. This extends to Africa. This extends to Asia. This extends to Europe. This extends to Eurasia. This extends to places that even haven't been explored yet. And again, it says right here, accelerate efforts towards the achievement of universal health coverage by 2030 to ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all throughout the life course. And in this regard, re-emphasize our resolve. So resolve covers every UN resolution. And again, if you were put in a situation where you're refusing a health care disguised as a health care, which would be like a drug policy, because that puts you at financial risk. And they can, as a social worker, they can send a police to arrest you, disregarding your military status, you having a Purple Heart or whatever. They are going to look at you and put you in a situation as being elusive, irate, bipolar, or anything, and they'll give you a new diagnosis. I've seen this happen. This is happening right now with people under the category of refugee, and also under the race categorization of black. And again, no one is talking about this on the news, and you can see right here I have Roland Martin pulled up. He's not talking about this information. So I'll just be short-winded about this. If you can get your hand on this document, please do, and upload your synopsis about this and how you've been affected or reshaped by your experiences dealing with Europeans and their hunger for power. So on that note, peace and great Wabasha.